And so the product began as a passion for me to say, I want to be able to take care of my family. And it's just so happened that my family is a four-legged person. My dog was having a severe skin allergies as well as a flea problem. And at that time, I was going through surgery, recovering from surgery. And I said, she's miserable, I'm miserable. And I said, something has to be out here. In investigating and researching, I realized that a lot of problems that dogs and cats have is a result of topical treatments and flea tick collars. And that really just shook me up. And I said, I
That
have
the problems were the products we were using.
Absolutely. 80% of organ failure for cats and dogs is a result of topical treatments and flea and tick collars.
80%?
80% of cause of death or organ failure.
Okay, so let's go back and we'll get to the part about your surgery. But so you're recovering and your dog's got fleas.
Yes.
So did you just start making this in the kitchen sink?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you go to the internet? I mean, how do you start making a pet product?
Well, because of my own change of lifestyle, I realized that there were certain herbal ingredients that we use that can also be used on pets. Okay. And as a result, I looked for different trends that I could blend together and say, all right, let me do like a little flea powder sort of thing that I could do at home. And the reason why is because I wasn't really mobile at that time. And as a result, I said, wow, this works. It worked. It worked on her. It worked on me because I was suffering because she was suffering.
You didn't put the actual tick.
I sure
did. You put it on you.
I sure did.
Because it was natural.
It was natural.
So
because
what's the primary natural ingredient in a natural tick and flea
Well,
product?
we use ingredients like lavender, rosemary, diatomaceous earth.
Okay.
So at that time, I felt like if it was safe for her, it should be safe for me. So I tried it on first.
Like, this is like integrity in product at the whole next level. That's what I remember. You said something about eating your dog food.
Yes, I do that as well. The treats, yes, absolutely.
So it started with the tick stuff. If you could put it on yourself.
Yes.
And it worked.
And it worked. And I realized that if it worked on me, it would work on her. And so as a result, I said, this does work. So I started talking to friends and family and say, look, I have this new idea. What do you think? And they was like, this could really work. And so then it started with humble beginnings, like going to farmers markets or events, anybody who I could talk to.
And just making it in your house?
Making it.
Just the tick and flea
That's
product
correct.
first?
And giving it away to friends, family, and anyone who's willing to try it.
Did you ask them to put it on their own bodies?
No, I would do that.
I'm like, okay, I'm family, but I'm not that. I don't really love
Exactly.
you that much.
I mean, I knew I could do it for myself, but I wouldn't want to impose on anyone else to do that. And so it started picking up speed from that. I started selling in farmers markets, and then I said, okay, I need a website. Let's see if I could reach people that way. And then from there, I started getting involved at the National Entrepreneurship Center in Orlando. And I met a lot of mentors through SCORE, through NABO, African American Chambers, and they encouraged me and said, you know what, you really have a unique idea and that you shouldn't just sit on it, you need to run with it. That got me going and building a business plan because that's really a foundation in starting any business.
So you wrote a business plan. Did you get into a competition or something?
Yes, as a result, that was the after effect. But the main purpose was I wanted to know my vision on paper and understand where I was going. My vision is to provide health and wellness for all pets. It's treating your best friend naturally. That's really the mission and the vision that we go with.